I believed all of your dreams are visions. Hi guys! Hi guys! Okay, so before I start this video, I want to thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers, and as promised there will be a giveaway once I figure out what I want to give away, so you can look forward to that in my next video. But I want to thank you guys so much. I set a goal for myself to make it to 1K before I leave from Barbados, and I did, so I'm very excited about that. So our next milestone is going to be 5K, which is hopefully going to take me by maybe the end of this year. So just keep watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting, sharing them with your friends and family, and it's greatly appreciated. Like I said, in my next video I'll talk more about my giveaway and what I'm going to be giving away and why I'm going to be giving it away, because it's going to have meaning towards my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get started into this video. So today's video is going to be about the pros and cons of starting your locks with 2-strand twists. If you're new to my channel and you're not sure how I started my locks with 2-strand twists, and I did this because I thought it was the best method for me. I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about what made me choose to start my locks with 2-strand twists. So I have my phone here and it has like all my pros and cons, so I don't just keep rambling because I can ramble. So we're gonna start with the pros. Bear in mind that I chose this method, so this method had a lot more pros for me personally than any other method. One pro is that it's easy to do on your own. If you are newly natural, been natural for a while, or whatever the case may be, you have done 2-strand twists at least once in your natural hair journey, and you're capable of doing 2-strand twists. So it's something that you can sit at home on your own and do. You can part out your hair yourself and twist it yourself. So I personally have my mom do my 2-strand twist. I was very capable of doing it, but when I started my locks, I was so focused on how I want my parts to look and all that, so I thought it would be best if someone else did my hair. Now that I'm a little bit further in my lock journey, I know that parts are not that big of a deal. They really aren't. Once you retwist your hair, it looks fresh either way. Our parts are, they're not as straight as they were, or they're not as clean as they did when I first did my hair, simply because I retwist my hair myself and I do my best to try to keep my parts as close to where they were before, but they're not like that anymore. They're still very clean, but they're just not as perfect as they were when I first started. So yeah, my first pro is that you can do it on your own. So my second pro is that it's easy to manipulate, and with that being said, I mean with 2-strand twists, especially me starting after being 5 years natural, I had limp to my hair, so with 2-strand twists it was easier for me to twist my hair up and still wash it. With the other methods like comb coils, with washing, especially with the length of my hair, when I wash it, it would have definitely opened and I would have been really upset about that. Me personally, I have to wash my hair at least once a week. I can push 2 weeks depending on how much product I put in my hair, but I really need to wash my hair once a week. One, so my scalp doesn't itch, and also so that my hair smells clean. So with the other methods, I've seen a lot of people complain about the fact that they can't wash their hair the way they would like to because they're scared of it opening. Me personally, with my 2-strand twists, I didn't have that problem. They stayed pretty together while I washed my hair, and that could be attributed to my curl pattern as well. But for me personally, having 4C hair, 4B hair apparently, 4C hair, 2-strand twist held well when I washed it. And like I said, 2-strand twist, another pro is that it works best on longer hair. So if you are someone with longer hair, maybe like 6 to 10 inches of hair, when you go to a salon to get your locks started, depending on the size, you may be charged more because you have longer hair. So for me, I wanted smaller locks, and I wanted them on hair that was, I had about 12 inches of hair growth, so I knew it was going to cost me a lot if I went in and got someone else to do my hair. So starting with 2-strand twists was something that I can do myself, and also with the length of my hair, it helped to keep the ends of my hair together while my hair started to lock. With shorter hair, you will find that people with shorter hair, their hair tends to lock faster, simply because there's less hair to lock. And I felt as though for me personally, the 2-strand twist method was best for keeping the length of my hair together while it was locking. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose it. You can do braids also, like if you were to plait your hair. But the comb coil method I thought would open faster on my hair. So yeah. And another pro for me personally is the 2-strand twist pattern. A lot of people that I've looked at that have had their locks started with 2-strand twist, they said that like where their locks were started, you can kind of see like a slight 2-strand twist pattern, and I thought that was very cool because you're able to just, you know, one day just after like years of having locks, just look at it and say, this is where I started, and you can actually see where you started simply because it has a slight 2-strand twist pattern. My hair, I don't think it still has a 2-strand twist pattern, but there's definitely a difference between the area that I have been palm rolling and finger coiling versus the area that has been 2-strand twisted. So hopefully as my locks mature, I'll be able to look back and say, oh look, there's the 2-strand twist pattern. I know how far I've come and where I started from. Okay, let's talk about some cons of starting your hair with 2-strand twists. The biggest con for me was that initially my hair just did not look like I was starting a lock journey. When people get the comb coils, their hair tends to get frizzy, and they kind of get that lock look really early, and people can look at them and say, okay, they're starting their locks. For me, my hair just looked like, first it was like, oh, she just got 2-strand twist in her hair. Then after like a month, it was like, oh, she has these old ass 2-strand twists in her hair. And then once I retwisted my roots, it's just like, is she ever gonna take those 2-strand twists out? But eventually, after like I say about month 4 about, it was started like, okay, I kind of see what she's doing. Oh, I was talking about how it takes longer to look like locks, and that's one of the biggest cons that I had. So what I was basically saying is that after some time, I said about 4 months or so, my locks started to look like I was trying to get locks. Well, like someone that has comb coils, within like month 2, they're already starting to frizz up a lot. So people are already like, okay, you're starting your locks. They know that that is what you're going for. And a lot of times with 2-strand twists, people are not really familiar with the fact that you can use that method to start locks. So when they see you with 2-strand twists, they're not really thinking that you're getting locks. They're just thinking that that's the hairstyle that you have at the moment. So that was one of the cons that I had. Another con that I had was another con that people have, I didn't have it, but people have, is the 2-strand twist pattern, which I talked about as a pro for me. People might have a problem with their locks having different textures, lumps and bumps and stuff like that. I personally don't have a problem with it, but some people like the more perfect cylindrical uniform lock, which is next to impossible to get, but some people are trying to get as close to possible as that. Me, that's not the look I'm going for, as you can tell. I mean, I palm roll here and there, but I just let my locks do what they want to do, because I feel as though some places in your locks might need a little bit more oomph, like a bigger size, just to make sure it stays healthy. So whatever the hair feels is necessary for that area of the lock to be healthy, I'm okay with. So if you're someone that wants that perfect cylindrical lock, the 2-strand twist pattern might be a problem for you, and you might want to go with the comb coil method. Other methods of starting locks are, you can do, like I did, 2-strand twist. You can do your traditional comb coils. You can do your freeform, where you just let your hair lock. You can do interlocking, which is like where you use the tool to pretty much lock your hair. And there is what else? Yeah, those are the pretty much ones. So the interlocking method is normally used more predominantly on sister locks. So I don't have sister locks, so I can't really speak on how it grows and how it will look. But that method is used more on sister locks just to keep them small and compact. The braid method is very similar to the 2-strand twist method. The reason why I didn't do the braid method because when my hair is in plaits, it's very flat. I have low density. My hair is very thin, so the plait look was not for me. So I'm pretty sure it will kind of grow the same way as 2-strand twist and your traditional comb coil method. We've all seen that. That one is the most popularly used method, but for me, it wasn't a choice. So I'm glad, hopefully this video was helpful, help you understand why I personally chose the 2-strand twist method, and maybe help you figure out if you want to choose that same method as well. If you have started your locks already or thinking about starting your locks, please leave a comment below telling me what method you use to start your locks and why. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I'm truly grateful that you guys got me to 1,000 subscribers. So stay tuned for that giveaway video. Bye guys.